So, today we're going to be working on problem number 8. And problem number 8 asks you to calculate the area of this figure. Okay? And anytime you have a figure that looks like this, guys, they're called composite figures. Okay? And composite means that it's made up of other figures. Okay? So, what I mean by it's made up of other figures is if you were to cut this particular shape into regular sized polygons, you would come up with, different rectangles, triangles, some trapezoids, parallelograms. Okay, and it's just a combination of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a good way to solve for these. Okay, so what I want to do here though, guys, is I want to break this into the least amount of figures that I possibly can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this figure up. So I'm going to get this, and I'm going to make this, try to make it as straight as possible. Okay, now, if you notice, okay, there's, what type of shape is that? Anybody have an idea what that type of shape is?
It's
polygon. It has a parallel base.
Parallelogram.
Is it a parallelogram? A parallelogram has two parallel sides. Two different pairs of parallel sides. Since this one has one parallel side, this is known as a trapezoid. Okay, so this is a trapezoid. And again, I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to cut this into the least amount of shapes so that I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of little areas at the end. Just to the point where you get the idea. Okay, so I have a trapezoid, now I have a rectangle. I have another rectangle, so I'm going to call this rectangle 1, rectangle 2. And what do I have here?
square.
Do I have a square?
Yes.
That can be.
So, the only side that's missing for me to know if it's a square is this one, right? This one or this one.
No.
So, if this is 9, then this must be 9. So, in this case, I have a square. Now remember, I'm calculating the area of this particular figure. Okay? So, this one's really easy because I gotta do area equals length times width. Area equals length times width. Area equals length times width. Okay? So, in this case, really easy. Length times width is 9 times 9. I have 81 feet squared. This one, length times width. So, the length here is not going to be 21. Okay, remember, because you cut it. And you cut out how much? You cut out 9, right? You cut out 9 here. So this one is 21 minus 9. Which would be how much? 21 minus 9 would be,
No.
12.
right? 21 from here to here. But if I take off 9,
Oh,
12.
this would be 12 feet. Okay? So, on one of them here, I put 12 times, what distance does it go from here to here?
39.
It goes 24 plus 6 plus 9
39.
is 39. So from here to here is 39 feet. Okay, from here all the way to here. So 12 times 39 gives me what? Go ahead and solve that real quick. 12 times 39. I got 468 unless you got something else. 468 feet. Okay, 458 feet squared for this one. Again, same idea here. Length times width. We know that the width is 24. What is the length? Well, we said that it was 9 right here, right? So from here to here is 9. So area equals 9 times 24, which is what? 24 times 9. I got 216. Okay, so those were really easy. The area of this big square, the area of this little, big rectangle, which we call rectangle 1, the area of this square, which we called just regular square because I only had one of them, and rectangle 2, because since I had called this one rectangle 1, this would be my other. Okay, the problem is this particular figure. Now, you could do this several different ways. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do it the trapezoid way. But if I really wanted to, I could actually cut this figure into a rectangle and added a triangle at the end. So I could even have cut out this figure into a triangle and a rectangle there. Okay? I'm going to do a trapezoid just so that we can practice the area of a trapezoid. Okay, so the area of a trapezoid is area. Let's see if I can get this marker to work. Area equals base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Okay? That's the area of a trapezoid. Base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Okay? So, I know that I want to call this my base 1. I'm going to call this my base 2. So I have area. Let me get another marker real quick.
You can't put the camera.
Just try to use markers. Area equals base 1, which would be 15, plus base 2. What's the distance from here to there? Okay, just like I've been doing it, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut 9 feet off, okay? And we said that the distance from here to there was 39. So if I take off 9 feet, from here to there is gonna be 30 feet. Okay? Divided by 2 times the height. The height is from here to there. Not the whole thing. I'm only calculating the height of the trapezoid. So from here to there, it's how much? Well, if from here to here is 21, the remaining part would be 9 feet as well. Okay? So times. Very important, guys, that you break down the figure similar to this and writing down the labels. Do not assume one label. Actually write it in there and make sure that it makes sense in regards to the whole entire problem. Okay? So, now all I gotta do is evaluate the problem. 15 plus 30 is 45 divided by 2 times 9. Area equals 45 divided by 2, 22.5 times 9. Area equals 22.5 times 9. And all I gotta do is solve it real quick. 5 times 9 is 45. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 4 is 22. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 is 20. I have one decimal space. Okay, So my area of the trapezoid was 202.5. Now, what I want you to also check back, guys, is that it is asking you for the area of the whole entire thing. We did a strategy, we broke it down into pieces, but at the end, we gotta add everything back up, okay? Now, I'm gonna do that off to the side real quick. 202.5, that's this one. Then I have 468. That's this one. Then I have 216, which is that one. And I have 81 feet, which is that. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different areas. Okay, and at the end, you just add this all together. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 6, 16, plus 7, 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6, 7, 8, 16, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9. So my answer for the total area equals 967.5. Now, there's several reasons why you might get this problem wrong. The first one is you added wrong.
Yeah.
The second one is you got the right answer, but you put the place values in the wrong place. Okay. The third one is you forgot a particular square, or you forgot a section. Okay, so I want you to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4 total sections. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 total sections being added, and then I double check my work that way. Very simple problem, yet a lot of people got it wrong, and I guarantee you it was probably because of one of those two. Another reason I could also throw in there is because people rush into these problems. They're so easy that people just, they want to do these really fast. Okay, so again, in reality, the only thing that we went over or we needed to really cover was the area of a trapezoid. Okay, area of rectangles, I mean, that should be a given. If I wanted to, I could have also cut this figure like that, and I would have had a triangle and a rectangle. If I didn't know how to do the area of a trapezoid, I could have cut a trapezoid into a rectangle and a triangle. Okay, so I mean, that's just another way to solve this. I hope this video helped. There's a couple of problems related to composite figures in your mock star, which I guarantee you they're going to pop out in the actual star too. Okay, so make sure you watch this video and break down the figure just the way I did. Okay, thank you very much. Keep watching the videos.